Welcome to the Livio Candies Music All-Stars Internet TV show with show host Steve Murray. Brought to you live from the ISW's TV studios and Soundstage Theater on the sunny Indy Atlantic Florida beach. Now here's your show host, Steve Murray.
Hello, welcome to Livio Candies Music All-Stars, and today we have Thad LaPorte.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming down.
You're very welcome. Wonderful audience. I just can't believe this. There's a
you back there.
You bad girl, you.
So, Thad, you're the drummer and the manager of the Saddle Band for the last 20 years.
20 years, actually a little bit longer than that. Been around here, Brevard County, for a long time. I was the house band at Lone Cabbage for 20 years alone out there, and just recently I've gone back out there due to popular demand. So
that's great, and I'm going to come down there and I'm going to check you guys out, and I'm probably jam with you too.
I'm going to have two guys from the Pat Travers Band out there with me, Mr. Rodney O'Quinn and Kurt McKim. So I do expect to see you out there with your guitar in hand. We're going to have a great time out there.
When is this?
This will be May 5th. And it's also, I'm throwing a bash for Sean Jolly, who is the owner of Scared Guitars. And I'm sure he would love to sponsor you.
Oh, yeah?
He's going to be there also. It's going to be his birthday. I'm throwing a bash. We're going to be raffling off a guitar. He wants to sponsor Kurt. And I'm sure once he sees you play, he's probably going to want you to play one of his guitars too.
Oh, well, that'd be great.
Yes.
Never have too many guitars.
Oh, yeah.
Because I play all styles of music.
Oh, you're awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
Every time I've seen you, I love it.
I love the drum playing too. We were jamming 2 days ago at Doc's Bait House.
Yes, we had a great time out there.
That's a once-a-month thing with Burner and the Burnouts. They play down there every third Sunday.
You know, they're one of the best host bands around. Every time I go see Burnout, I have a good time. Her and Wes and Cody and Clamor and what's the drummer's name?
I don't know.
Okay, I forgot his name now. He's going to kill me. Yeah, that's a great time.
But they're a great band, and they let us all get up and jam, you know, and it's a good crowd. I mean, we got boats and everything pulling in and people out on...
We had a sailboat out there today. They had their birthdays out there the other day, and they were standing on the deck screaming and stuff, so we had, I think we
played
were...
Birthday by the Beatles. Yeah.
Right. Berna loves that one.
Yeah, she loves the Beatles. You know, whoever can play a Beatles song, she's right in there with it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we had a great time there, and we have plenty of pictures on Facebook from all that. And so coming up this weekend, we're having Rock for Autism right here.
Oh.
On this show.
Wow.
It's Saturday. Thanks, everybody.
There's that redhead.
Yeah, that redhead.
I'm going to sit back down.
Come back here later.
Is that a kilt she's wearing?
So we'll be playing, how many bands are playing all together?
7 and a jam at the end.
7 bands and a jam at the end.
Oh, I'll meet you for the jam.
Oh, awesome.
That'll be around 7, right? The last
7, no, actually 7:20, 8:20. Yeah, it'll be about 8:15.
8:15.
Wow.
The jam will be. My band will be playing at 3:20, and I wish I had a list of the other bands. Of the other bands playing Saturday.
Right on the bottom, on the very bottom.
Okay.
I wish I had an assistant.
Sunnyland. Is that right?
Sunnyland Steve.
Sunnyland Steve is going to be first.
I know who he is.
And he's an acoustic player, right?
Yeah.
He plays with the Mammoth Band sometimes, too.
He's good.
And what is that, Chris Griffin?
Don't know.
Chris Griffin and his wife. Yep.
Okay. Then my band, GS Teaser. And at 4:20, Trailer Trash.
Yeah, Trailer Trash.
They have to play at 4:20.
They have to play at 4:20?
It's the only time they can play.
Oh, goodness.
5:20, Go Foot.
Go Foot is the name of the band. Yep.
Go Foot. And then 6:20 is Jimbo and the No Shows. And then we got the Southside Junction Band.
Oh.
They're going to play their set and then a jam after
Jam
that.
after that until 9.
I've heard a lot of good things about Southside Junction.
Yeah, I know. I
Wow.
finally get to hang out and see them. And there'll be vendors here. There'll be food and
Jewelry,
T-shirts, and all kinds of stuff. This is Rock for Autism. Everybody be there. And plus it'll be live on the ISW soundstage.
Right, and on the internet.
And on the internet. You'll see the whole show. So everybody be there.
Wow.
So you're coming too, right?
I will. I'll
now
be
you
for the
just
jam.
found out about it.
You can come jam with me, and then I'll come jam with you.
All right.
Maybe we can start a band on the side.
Yeah.
We'll get you another project going.
Party crashers.
The party crashes.
You know, I'm used to doing that. I have about 25 guys on my roster that I run through all the time. So I'm used to always
Having different guitar players, bass players, keyboard players, singers.
Exactly. You know, a lot of bands get hung up about they're playing with a certain group of people, and then if one of them or two of them aren't there, they kind of feel a little uneasy about it. So I got used to doing this and doing the jams and stuff where I don't have a set pace, and once you get used to it, it'll kind of actually get you to a different level of playing, and it worked really good for me. I love it. And
yeah, because you get to play with a lot of different style of musicians, and they rub off on you, and you rub off on them, and then, you always get better.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what I play for all the time, to get better.
And with today's venues that we have here, you know, used to I'd have 5 bars in town that I could go run around and play and stay busy all week without doing the same one. So now there's only a few really good ones out. You know, a few places I play, like the Cabbage. I play at Roadhouse a lot. I'm having real good success at the Roadhouse. They love us over there.
H&D Roadhouse.
Oh, yes.
Great bar.
Harry, I'm out there, buddy.
That's what's in it? It's on 520?
520. We just played there last Saturday. And we packed a house, and they asked me to come back again this Saturday. Okay. So I'm going through my roster now, trying to find some pickers to go over there and do Saturday
now
with.
You're going to have to be here later on to jam with us.
Well, that's okay. I'll do it.
They have a benefit there next month for...
Boudin from the Warlocks.
Yeah,
he's got 3rd stage lung cancer and stuff, and it's just heartbreaking. He was a great guy. He's a big old, he's a good-looking guy, and you just hate to see something like that happen to somebody like that. And he's done, those guys, the Warlocks, they do a lot for our community and stuff around here. And there's a lot of benefits that a lot of people don't realize. They're not just a bunch of badasses running around on bicycles.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I had them on 2 shows ago. So.
Oh, did you? Okay, well, good. I won't get
Tim Starachi
shot when I walk out of here, then will I?
No, we had Scotty on. He came on at the end of the show, and Tim Starachi was on the show.
Oh, great.
So, and they promoted Boudin,
Oh, did they? Well, that's good.
Steve, are you playing at that?
I think so.
I've been asked to do a jam and anything, and
it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I think is it May 26th? Am I right?
Somewhere's in there, 26th.
Yeah, because they having one May 3rd that I couldn't make. I have to do another gig, but then they having another one. He told me Memorial Day weekend, but I didn't know what day. Saturday.
Well, I'll meet
Friday
you down
night.
there, and we'll go raise some money for this guy.
Yeah. I will be there.
25th.
Where's the clapping?
Yeah, 25th of May.
It's for all the thousands in attendance and the millions at home. Thank you very much.
So that's for Boudin. We got Rock for Autism Saturday in the day coming up.
They got the Space Coast Fair going on, and this has been, I haven't played at it quite a few years.
Yeah, I missed the last couple of years.
I was the opening act at the fair for 5 years. Opened for Charlie Daniels, Tracy Birds, Kevin Sharp, and a slew of them that was down there, and had a lot of fun doing that back in the day.
Yeah.
The time I opened for Charlie Daniels was the first time I'd ever seen 10,000 people. You could walk off the stage right across the sea of heads all the way up to the back bleachers and never touch the ground. That's how thick the people were in there. Yeah. And there was a lot of the guys who hadn't been in front of a lot of good pickers, but the first time they're in front of those crowd and they walked out, there's a lot of guys choked. They just walked out there and they like, Go back, get
Stage
you.
fright.
There's a beer in the bucket back there. Go hit that.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
Yeah, it was like that when Willie Nelson played out there.
Yeah.
Now, where was the?
That's when they had it at the Expo, before the Expo closed down.
Yeah.
They moved it to the new facility now out there where the Marlins used to be.
Yeah, I played there once in a new facility. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get in there again.
You know, some friends of mine played back there when they first built that place, and they opened up for John Anderson, and that was the our sister band, the Hired Guns, back when Greg Hollister, Kenny McLaughlin, Al Bradshaw. I think they had, I don't know if they had John Sikowski drumming for them at that time or not. It might have been Terry Hammerhead was still playing with them. They had Tony Flo and a bunch of guys go through that band. That was a great band. That was one of our sister bands back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've only been here about 7 years, so I don't.
Oh, you missed all the wild times. We can't do nothing around here.
Yeah, I know. I came late. You know, everybody's being a goody two shoes now, but
I wish I would have. I'm paying for it now.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens, but at least our hair is still growing.
Oh, you know, that's one thing. Still got a little bit up there.
Yeah, I ain't cutting it now. Never come back.
Right. I almost cut it one time, but no.
Yeah. Goes in and out of style, in and out, and I just kept it long and stayed.
Well, when short hair is in, I'll just pull it in a ponytail.
Yeah. Well, at least
Yeah, I had long hair. I run into a lawnmower.
Did it find you?
It's called Grandma.
What was you doing that with a lawnmower up that high?
So you've been drumming around here for 20 years with the Saddle Band.
With the Saddle Band. I played with Cherry Creek when I first started, a guy named Stoney. And,
Is that Stoney and the House Rockers now?
No, he's driving a truck in Georgia.
Oh, all right.
I was driving up to Jacksonville one day, and I saw this truck, and this guy about to run me off the road, and it was Stoney. Hey! Had all my equipment in the back, so he knew who it was. But yeah, I had a good start with that. David Saunders and a couple guys was playing bass. Dave plays around with Michael Reed now. He played with me. There's a lot of guys and a lot of bands around here that have played with me in the Saddle Band. They were kidding me about it the other day. They go, "What is that? A prerequisite to play in Bavard is to join the Saddle Band
why
first?"
I have to get down there next week, May 5th. That's 2 weeks from now, right?
Yeah, we're basically a country band, but we do rock out. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I got a couple guys from Pat Travers' band playing with me next week.
Yeah, so
and
it's going to be pretty rocking.
yeah, actually, the bass player Rodney O'Quinn, he played with me probably 10 years or longer now, off and on. We were in the Charlie Allen Project, and he has his own record company up in Nashville now, and called River Run Records. Him and his partner Diane. And they also have Tell Me About It Publishing. But he made 52 in the charts. I mean, he played in a band. Matter of fact, when you look on my cover photo on my Facebook page, on the big stage, that was the opening for Charlie Daniels that time.
Okay.
And that was Charlie Allen in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Guy is talented. He can just pick up a neck on a guitar and just rip the neck right off. And he can write a song. He can go up there and stand before you, and he can make a song up right then. I mean, a good song.
Wow.
And yeah, we've done that a few times. Matter of fact, one of them that he did, we were kind of kept it together, and I think originally later on he put it back together and put it in the studio. That was back when he was working for Pat Armstrong. Pat Armstrong used to have Park Records, and of course he had Molly Hatchet, Leonard Skinner started off with him, and when we were over there at the studio, they had the Backstreet Boys was taking a break while we'd go in for a while, and they'd come out. But Pat Armstrong he had a lot of stuff going on back then.
Had every style going for him.
Yeah.
It's break time? Okay, we'll be right back.
Who's that redhead she wants?
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Livio Candy's Music All-Stars after this short break.
you under my wheel. I got you under my wheel. I got you under my wheel. Got you under my wheel. Yeah, I got you under my wheel. Telephone is ringing. You got me on the run. I'm gonna hit my car now. And it's a bad fun. I'm riding around the field, yeah. I guess you could see, yeah, yeah, yeah. But you were under my wheels, honey. Why don't you let me be? Yeah, yeah. Got you under my wheel. Yeah, I got you under my wheel. Wheel, wheel. Got you, got you, got you, got you. this feeling, Lord, it must be lovely.
Welcome back to Livio Candy's Music All-Stars.
How you doing? Thad LaPorte here. How you doing again?
Thanks, Steve. It's been great. It's been great.
So it's been a great show today with a lot of benefits coming up that we're going to be playing at, and we're interested in how you got started on the drums. What kind of drum set did you get? Did you play in school or?
Yes, I did. I started probably when I was about 4, maybe 5. My folks bought me a drum and an Elvis guitar.
Oh.
The Elvis guitar, probably worth a lot of money right now, but it's been long destroyed.
So it was used for a drumstick. That's
Well, it didn't work out. I was better at beating things, so I stuck with the drums. And I was raised in Daytona until I was about 12, and then the folks moved me down to a little town of Cocoa Beach, keep me out of trouble. And I played in the band in school. went through the marching band, did all that. And matter of fact, being the Minutemen, we were in popular demand in 1976 during the bicentennial celebration of our country. And we played at Patrick, and we played at the Cape. But I remember playing as a kid. We were out there in the middle of the airstrip at Patrick Air Force Base, and I believe it was President Ford. So I've played before.
Yeah.
So I have played before the
time.
president before, and a lot of people can say that.
Wow.
And so we did that, and we were out in the middle of the field, and the Thunderbirds flew so low over our heads, right over us, it knocked half our hats off. You know, Minutemen, we had a little buckle on our shoe with knickers, three-pointed hat, and a tailcoat. You know,
that's a marching drum.
It's a marching band.
Yeah.
So we had
That's
fun.
discipline. I was in the same thing, you know, to march on time with left, right, and play the drums and all the rudiments and all that kind of stuff you had to learn.
Absolutely, and how to read music and do the rudiments, and that is very essential. There's a lot of people, you know, that want to start learning how to play the drums, and I'll show them this rudiment book, and they want to be the star right away, and they can, and they never
you got to play a beat to a song.
You got to pay your dues.
Yeah, exactly. We're still paying them.
Believe me, the learning experience never ends.
Yes,
never ends.
It's very intense sometimes, but
that's
because people get better and better, and you take a little bit from each guy that you like, and you add it into your own self, and that's what I've always done.
I had a great teacher in my, I think it was 75 and 76. We had Thomas Wade was our teacher, and he was in the Bavard Symphony Orchestra. So was his wife. And at that time, I probably learned more about music during that 1 year than I did, you know, the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And then one of my drum teachers was Mac McIntosh. And he was Frank Wolf's drummer when they had jazz on the beach in Cocoa Beach. There used to be a big bar called Wolfie's, and it was right on the beach, and that's where they had jazz on the beach, the radio show. And he was my drum teacher, and Louis Bellstone was his drum teacher. So he showed me, I learned a lot of that old jazz. If you ever hear us once in a while, we'll cut in and do some swing and some jazz. I can rock it, but I can jazz it too, and I'm going to tell you what.
I can play some jazz guitar.
Can you? Oh, Daddy, we're going to stand on it then when we see it. We're going to freak some people out, dude. I love breaking in jazz. And
me too. I love that style. I know a lot of jazz riffs, and I throw them into the rock songs, and everybody's like, wow, that's different what I'm playing, but really I'm throwing in jazz and rock songs.
I find that same thing.
Yeah.
Yes. You see the people. You see the response of the people out in the audience. You know,
wow, that's something different. It's really just jazz that I'm throwing in.
Right.
In a rock song, you know. And
I love it in the soloing. You know, the rock and you do rock solo and stuff, which I love doing stuff. But when you stop and you do a little bit of the jazz and stuff and throw it up and mix it up in there, it really puts a little edge on it.
Yes,
it really does.
I like it.
Yeah,
you know, I'm very jazzy and funky too. I like the funk kind of. Bass playing, drum playing, boom, 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 boom.
We do a lot of Motown, a lot of funk.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, that was very popular in the 70s. All the bands had funky songs, you know.
Play that funky music, White Boy, and all that stuff. We do a lot of that, and it's still the crowd. They respond to it very well. They love it.
It's danceable.
It's they can get up and dance, and
that's the whole thing.
And the band loves it when they get up and dance. Like that redhead over there.
Yeah,
keeps dancing.
We want you back here later.
Put her in the green room.
All right, the green room over there.
Right. I think her sister's mad now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there's two.
Hey, baby.
Oh, they're both together. Oh, well, Steve.
Well, that's okay then.
I guess we're doing lunch after the show.
Yes, lunch for you two girls. Or we'll have the lunch. With you two girls.
Let me get my bib on here.
Okay, so you worked through all that, and so eventually you got into your own.
Yeah, I did. Well, you know, when I got out of school, I was playing drums and lifting weights all day, and the folks decided, you know, you need to do something. So I didn't play for about 10 years. And then I went out to Lone Cabbage one day, and I was the bouncer at Lone Cabbage for 10 years before I even started playing again.
Oh.
And the band was out there, and one day I noticed they were letting people sit in. At that point, I hadn't touched the sticks in 10 years. Matter of fact, I never practiced. The only time I pick up the sticks is when I go play. If somebody wants to hire me, I'll practice and I'll bring the monster out of the closet. But
Yeah,
a lot of people think,
songs.
how long? You must practice a lot every day. I go, no, it's all natural.
Yeah.
So anyhow, they had the band out there playing, and they were letting people get up. And this one guy I saw, he got up. Matter of fact, it was Stoney that I was in Cherry Creek with. He got up, and he sounded just like CCR. John Fogerty is his name.
That voice, yeah.
Oh, and I said, and the drummer was up there, didn't know the song, and I said, let me try. And they all looked at me and go, you don't play. And I said, yeah, I do. And I got up there and I played, and that was it.
You got the job.
I got the job, and then I got the job there.
Right there.
And
you were bouncing for 10 years.
and Peter Rabbit, who had the Midnight Wind out there at the time, sold me my first PA. And then after I got that, then I started playing. Well, they gave me a gig out there. And I saw Pete one day, and he goes, well, that one sure bit me in the ass. And I said, well, I'm sorry. But I played, and then I started playing out there, and I was out there for 20 years. 20 years. And there was a couple of times, everybody decided, well, maybe you've been out here long enough, we'll try something else. They brought in the Groove Monsters, they brought in a bunch of high dollar country bands out of Orlando and stuff in there, country accent and all that stuff like that. And the people didn't want it. They wanted the saddle band. And so I stayed out there for 20 years. And that was one of the things I started learning right away is, I had a roster of people that I started getting with, and once I started playing with, I went to Church Street Station one time, and I saw the band. It was a house band there, and I asked the guy, I said, I'd like to work here. And his name was Troy Carpenter, and he was the head guy there, and he was the front man there for 10 years.
Okay.
And Troy works for me now. And shortly after that, Church Street Station closed, and I saw this guy out there at Lone Cabbage. I said, that's Troy. And he come up with his guitar, and he goes, sir, he goes, you asked me for a job one time, now I'm asking you. And Troy's been my right hand for well over 10 years now. And he's a fantastic guy, fantastic player. Guitar player. And sings like a bird. And the guy can really sing.
He's going to be there next week?
He's going to be there with us. Yeah, he's with me most. If he can't make it, it's very seldom, but most of the time he's there. But yeah, I got Willie Boughton, Clyde Harris, Kurt McKim's going to be out there with us, and Rodney from Travers Band. I got about 20, 25 guys. And since I've been out there, and once I started playing with Troy introduced me to a whole different level of pickers. Okay. And all these guys are been on record companies in Nashville, and they've been on the circuit, and they've worked with all the big guys, and it was a bunch of pros coming in. And it was like you were talking about earlier when we were out back talking about, you get these guys in the band, and they want to change the song, or they don't want to, they're not playing it. So it was nice to get a bunch of parts players, and when you got parts players, you can switch it all up, but as long as everybody knows their part,
it's fine. Yeah,
it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
That's basically it.
And I know you are a parts player for sure.
Yeah, I could fit into anything. I'm adaptable in any kind of music. I can play quiet or loud.
Well, you got a lot of
Van Halen or country.
Well, for everything you've been doing on YouTube there, I've been real impressed with you. You will learn the part, then do it on YouTube, and then people are watching you to learn how to do the part to the song. You're like the teacher, so
I get a lot of emails asking me how I played this chord, what chord is this, and how did you play that lead solo, and how I did this. I'm like a guitar teacher on Facebook.
Yeah, pretty. That's right.
I mean, a lot of the other guitar players ask me how I'm playing things. Which I'm just playing off the cuff.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, and I was really impressed with that.
I'm just playing, I know the song part of it, but when it comes to the lead solo, I'm just playing me.
Right.
You know, I'll cover a little bit of the guitar solo that the guy wrote
Right.
to the song, but then after that, I go into me.
Well, I think we call that a reasonable facsimile. When
Yeah.
and as long as you hit the key areas, you know, you're doing real good. But I really look forward to jamming with you on that. And
That's going to be great next week.
oh, yeah.
And it's going to be great here because we'll be jamming here probably with the Southside Junction Band
Oh, wow.
next Saturday.
Now, I haven't heard them yet, but I heard they're really good.
Yeah, you can see them live on the ISW soundstage.
Well,
We have a few shows on there.
in my world, I got time for
the
the
one
news.
worldwide one and then the regular show. But they're a great band, and they play all originals. They have 28 covers, originals so far. And they're
50 originals. We've learned 28 of them.
50 originals. They learned 28 so far, and
Wow.
they're enough. They'll be on tour soon. We'll see you in Italy.
In Italy.
And
going
he's
to Milan?
taking his name back, Livio.
Is that the tickets I saw back there from Milan?
Yeah, Milan. That's where we want. Hannah Pop, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Hannah Pop.
Thanks for the friendship.
Yep. Dad, I've seen him on your page.
Good lady.
Very good lady.
She's a natural beauty.
And she's beautiful too.
Yeah.
Nice looking girl.
Oh, no, that's a redhead.
Easy on that.
Tell that the redhead's leaving.
But she's been supporting us here in Florida for a long time now. You know, me especially, and now all my friends. Anybody that knows me, she supports.
I saw that. She's got a lot of stuff on your stuff on her site.
Yep. Good girl. Hannah Pop. I want you to hear your name. You probably don't speak English, but Hannah Pop. I hope we're saying it right.
We'll have to Google translate that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, well, you know Hannah Pop now, too.
I do now.
So she's been helping the bands out around here, and hopefully we go visit her in Milan.
I'm waiting for. Understand? She's sending us tickets.
Yes, Hannah Pop. We're waiting for our plane tickets. Only joking.
She's probably going to take the yacht and just park off the coast for a little while. You know, hang out.
Well, you're welcome to come here. You know, it's not bad. We got the beach across the street.
We got a pool.
And we got pools, in case you don't want to swim with the sharks.
I don't want to swim with
Which
the
are really
sharks.
the men.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I think I'd rather be bit by the shark.
So, where were we?
Oh, venues, I guess. You know, I've been playing at Roadhouse, had a successful time up there at Roadhouse, and I'm trying to get. They want us back this Saturday, so I'm putting a group together now for them, and I'll probably find out about that as soon as probably.
Well, you'll be here Saturday night, hopefully, for the jam here.
Right.
For the Rock for Autism.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks. No clapping.
No clapping.
There
There they
they
are.
are. Over there.
Wow.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah. We'll be right back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Livio Candy's Music All-Stars after this short break.
and fight. Almost time that we had been wrong. It wasn't just for so long. Tonight I swear the devil is taking our song. Tonight I swear the devil is taking our song. Every time I see another heartache,
Welcome back to Livio Candy's Music All-Stars.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for being back with us. We're here with Thad LaPorte here. Thanks. And you too.
Yeah, especially her. Well, I get about this Saturday,
Yeah.
or actually May 5th at Lone Cabbage. Like I said, I'm going to have Rodney O'Quinn, Kurt McKim from the Pat Travers Band.
Yes.
Troy Carpenter is going to be there.
It's been with you for 10 years. Yeah.
And my guy that usually plays bass, Willie Boughton, he's going to be on acoustic.
Oh, okay.
So we're having a 5 that day.
So it's the bass player from Pat Travers, and the other guy is the guitar player? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're both great guys. We played out there at the Cabbage right before I got hurt, and I was out for about a year. I tore my bicep off the bone, and I had to quit for about a year. And I just recently started playing back out there. But before that, we were out there quite a bit, and we had some real good Sundays out there, and those guys can really stand on it.
Yeah.
A lot of energy.
I can imagine.
A lot of energy. Willie has been playing with me probably for 10, 15 years. He was my steady bass player for a long time. He also has been playing with Showdown, and he does his own thing too. He recently went on The Voice, and he got cut the first day. They cut a few thousand people the first day. He was doing real good, and they were looking for people to cut. Naturally, they're trying to weed people out. And there was this 15-year-old girl, and they made her cry. And of course, Willie, good old country boy, he told them that ain't nice. And they go, well, sir, we're looking for people to cut. You may leave.
No.
He was doing real good up till then, but he's a lot of fun too. So you'll see him there too.
Okay. Can't wait to meet him.
Yeah. Come on out. I'll hook you up with an airboat ride and a little bit of gator tail.
All right. Gator tail, look, for a New Yorker.
Video.
Oh yeah, we'll get some video of that.
Oh, yeah. We'll have videos of it. We'll probably put it in between the show here on the commercials.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great.
For Lone Cabbage.
Yeah, from the Lawn Cabin.
We should have had them send us some out today. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. So.
We'll have lunch. We'll take the girls out there to the camp.
Yeah, you girls out there. Yes, you. Yeah, you.
Yeah, that redhead's killing me.
The girls are coming in from the beach now, since it's been very hot outside, and we have air conditioning in here.
Oh, that's why they're dressed like that.
Yeah, they were in bikinis, especially you. So all you girls are welcome to come down to the Lone Cabbage and come here Saturday. Saturday would be a great day. Oh, look, from the girls. Thank you.
So that this is Gumby 2035.
Yes,
Gumby.
the new Gumby. Uh-oh, what do we do with Gumby?
Well, yeah, we got prop people around here.
Oh, yeah, there was my makeup girl over there.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
I was wondering
Sitting
who.
on the floor over there.
She asked me if I wanted my eyes done. I said, no, I'm fine. Do I need it?
Let's see eyebrows a little bit.
Yeah, so that's going to be a great day out there. And you might get a guitar out of the deal. Like I said, Scared Guitars, Sean Jolly, the owner, he's going to be there. It's his birthday, so we're getting him drunk.
Okay.
And he says he's bringing guitars. We're going to raffle some off and all that. So he makes real good guitars. You have to check
Are these
one.
acoustic, electric, or
He
what?
makes electrics. He does all kind of styles and different ones. He uses the best electronics. So you don't have to buy one off the shelf, take it, and get it reworked.
Yeah.
He's got some tellies out there, some nice tellies I've seen go for right around $300.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really good. He's got a lot of guys.
Check out one of these for sure.
Yeah, that's Sean Jolly at
The only
Scared
problem with
Guitars.
the telly with me is the cutout part kind of digs in. into my chest here because it's kind of squared off.
Well, we'll have to get you one of those belt
I
straps.
want the one that's cut out like a Stratocaster in the back for your belly.
Well, he'll make you any kind of one you want. He does custom guitars. Matter of fact, he can make one, your own design.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he made one for somebody the other day. It looked like a assault rifle. I'm sure it's a
I
heavy.
saw one on Facebook that was the tail fin of the 57 Chevy.
I saw that.
It looked pretty cool.
It's got to be heavy.
Yeah.
It's got to be heavy.
If it's made out of metal.
I know some of those old Les Pauls. They were pretty heavy.
Yeah, I had to sell my old Les Paul and get a newer one because they're lighter now.
Yeah, well, I've seen those guys standing up there, and by the second set, they're like, my God, this thing's
Jimmy
taking me
Page has back problems now because of that Les Paul.
Really?
Yeah, he had a 58 Les Paul. Imagine how heavy those things were.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
They got lighter and lighter as people complained about
Well,
weight.
the ship's anchor has a nice sound to it.
Yeah, you have to play it underwater, though.
Have you done that yet?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
I keep getting shocked down there.
Oh! Yeah, you got to put your rubber boots on for that one.
A little glass dome over me or something. Play for the fish.
Right? Wow.
So I can't wait to get out there to the Lone Cabbage and take an airboat ride. I haven't taken an airboat ride ever since I've been here for 6.5 years.
Well, it just happens that I know the airboat driver out there, Dennis, who owns Twister Airboats at Lone Cabbage. They have the Lone Cabbage itself, and then they have Twister Airboat rides.
Oh, okay.
And Dennis he's an old friend of mine. He's very, very good people. And I'm sure I can get you on one of the boats out there with him.
Johnny ain't doing it no more.
And the gator tail,
No.
that I've had before. It's really great.
Oh, you got to know how to cook it.
Yeah.
It's like lobster or shrimp or something. If you cook it,
Overcook gets rubbery.
you can go play golf if you cook it too long.
So, gator tail is a big thing down here because we have alligators.
We have alligators at Lone Cabbage. We have them right there off the dock. You can see them.
Yeah.
You can't feed them. You can't pet them.
No.
No petting the gators.
No, thank you.
And, we do have a couple bears and some cats there on the other side up there. Of course, you're right across from where the Mormon property and all that. The Dudas and the Mormons have all that open range right across there.
Oh.
We're right on the St. Johns River there.
Okay. I
Yeah.
enjoy
Right
this
on
place.
the water. Right on the
You're on the water. And if you're not careful, you'll be in
I've
the
never
water.
been there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh!
It'll be my first time, so you're
man.
telling me about it.
20 years I was out there, the stage. That's my
Well, I met
stage.
you when I was playing at Maui's every week.
And I would come, that's when I was coming back from Lone Cabbage, I'd stop by Maui's.
Biker night every Wednesday for like 3 years. We were there.
Now that's
With
when you were
Snake
with
Eyes.
Snake Eyes. That's
Yeah.
right.
And Wes was singing.
Yes. You know, Wes was the first picker with us, me and Stoney, back when I started playing.
Oh.
But Stoney, I had to stop Wes from killing Stoney one night. And so...
Tony got stoned.
No, he didn't. It was funny. I always wondered why they called him Stoney, and he didn't. He drank.
He drank.
He drank Lord Calvert, and he would drink a bottle a night.
Oh, my God.
Never got drunk, just got weird. And so him and
As
Wes.
long as he's not causing any trouble. That's all.
Well, I had
Well, I guess he did with Wes.
I had to talk Wes. I had to, don't kill him. You'll get in trouble.
Things like that.
Yeah. Well, Wes they're doing really good now. Him and
Yeah,
Burn and
Wes
them.
is with Burner and the Burnouts, and they're doing very well. They play all the time. And we're trying to get them on the show, but they're working on every Tuesday. They do 2 shows on Tuesday, they told me. So, But maybe we could get them on the live show and play live. Burner and the Burnouts, hopefully you can make it down here.
That'd be great.
So let's give it a hand for Burner and the Burnouts.
Yeah!
Yep. They'll get us up now. We done made them famous.
Yep, you're famous now. Now you have to come on the show.
How'd they get that name anyhow?
Yeah.
Well, Burner's burner and the rest of them are burnout.
Right. Yeah, I started right after that. Then we used to play when I was with Stoney. We were playing at the Crazy Horse, and
that's right across the street from ours.
it was a rough place back then. It was a real rough place back then. But I started
I don't think
playing.
anybody plays there now.
No, they don't have entertainment there anymore because the people kept getting too
Drunk.
something. I don't know what something in the water in there. I don't know what it was.
Well, it's a drive-through liquor store, so.
Yeah, that attracts a yahoo, I guess, when you see a drive-through.
You drive right through, you get your bottle of booze, and you keep going. You're not supposed to drink and drive, though. I don't know how that works out. But
Well, back in the 70s we did, and that was a lot of fun around here.
yeah, I know. In the 70s and most of the 80s, you can get away with drinking and get home, long as you are driving like this, one eye.
I tell you, that's really hurt the bar business around here a lot, and it affected the life.
The entertainment.
Matter of fact, I really love, the thing I love about the Cabbage is I play during the day. You know, I love going out at night and stuff, but I'm just scared to do it anymore, you know.
Yeah.
I've run the gauntlet too many times. My time's up.
Friends drink and drive, they get drunk and ride with them.
Right, yeah. Well, they see me coming down the road. It's calling all cars. We got the taters. We got the tater. He's coming down the road.
And we got the audience talking to us, too. That's cool. Audience participation.
Is that a kilt, sir?
That's a kilt he's wearing?
Yeah, I think
Medicated for your protection.
Oh.
We medicated him.
Self-medicated.
We medicate everybody before they come in, so they laugh.
I think I should have been medicated.
I know, we have to stay straight. Until we leave.
Well, we're having a hell of a lunch when we leave here, I'll tell you
We're
that.
going to be right down the street at Lose Blues. Right down the street.
There we go. Girls, you ready? Lose Blues.
Yeah, Lose Blues.
Let's go.
We won't be bluesy down there.
Well, you guys can go up the stairs first with those kilts on. Yeah, but I tell you, I've had a lot of fun. I've been around this area a long time, and it just keeps getting better and better. You know, when I got hurt, I didn't think I was ever going to come back. And I thought, you know, I was out there 20 years. I've been around for a while. I'm 50, 53 now. And I thought, well, you know, it's all over. And then the next thing I know, it's pulling me right back in harder than it ever was. And all of a sudden, things are really coming together, and got a lot of things coming up. I've had a lot of great friends, a lot of great pickers. And, you know, that makes a difference in your life, is your friends and your pickers and stuff is...
It's almost like a therapy for yourself, you know, and like to, instead of going crazy, play the drums, play the guitar, play out with your friends. What else would you be doing with the guys now? Going out bowling? You know.
Yeah, I got to be...
I got to be out there and play.
I'm like you. I got to be on the end of that lightning bolt, you know. Let's... I want to go where the ride is.
I think that's about a wrap-up right now.
Yeah, you do. You want to wrap this up?
I thought that's what you were telling me in the...
Oh.
Okay.
Cutting us off? We ain't even had nothing yet.
All right, who's on next week? I don't know. I forgot.
Well,
I'd like to thank all my friends on Facebook. Rita Van Hale. Rita, hello. Hannah Pop, I already mentioned. Sabrina Conte. ISW Soundstage. Will Spatafora. Bob Lambert. Patrick Martin. I think that's who I'm having next week. Thad LaPorte. Thanks for coming.
thank you, sir.
There's so many more I want to thank. I'm going to have a whole list of them next week for everybody. And I'm going to thank all you Facebook people for making this show popular. And it is a rock and roll show, you know, for all musicians, because everything is basically rock and roll anyway. Whether you're playing country or anything, it's still got drums and a bass and it's rocking. So, you know.
That's a fact.
we're rock and rollers, and we still have long hair.
Yeah. Like, you play country? I said, yeah.
So we live down south, so there's a lot of country down here, so we play it. Whatever it makes anybody happy.
I like it
That's what it's all
all.
about.
I like it all.
We love Led Zeppelin, and we love Leonard Skinner.
I tell you, John Bonham was one of my most influential, the guy that influenced me
John
the
Bonham.
most, and back in my days
John
when I played.
Bonham. And Jimmy Page for me.
Hammer of the Gods.
Jimmy Page.
Neil Peart.
Neil Peart.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little later on, he came in.
Yeah, they're fixing to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there, I understand. Rush is going in. Are they? Good for them.
Yeah,
Good
they-
for them. Yeah.
Finally made it.
Yeah, if they can put P-Funk Daddy in there, they can put Rush.
I'm fighting for the monkeys to get in there.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric Clapton's in there with 3 different bands. The
Is he?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Does that mean he collects 3 different checks from them?
I imagine.
Yeah,
Wow.
Bird.
I told you we better start a couple bands, Steve.
I know. Well, just a couple of different names, same guys.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay, I thank everybody for coming to the show, and all you girls out there, thanks for coming in from the beach.
Steve, thank you very much for having me.
Hey,
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.
have you back on here with the full band soon.
I'll bring the boys down and we'll have us some fun.
That's on the concert series. Do you have that?
Yeah, and I'll get the right timing is right. I can bring you some heavy hitters. So
All
we'll,
right.
yeah,
So I guess, are we still on?
still on.
We're still here. Okay, we'll see you next week.
Bye bye. Thank you.